Surabaya, home for Rawon and Remo dance. You can see sparkling at night and day, from the glorious sunshine reflection to the city light and attraction at night. What could possibly go wrong with what seemingly to be a splendid city? Well, we're taking you to another part of Surabaya, a part of Surabaya that you probably recognize, but too apathetic to care.
What is their life along the railway?
How is life after the railway?
Slums and informal housing are very common along the railways, not only in Surabaya, not only in Indonesia, but let's say other developing countries like Thailand and India. Because of this prevalence, we turn into considering them natural and vague, closing our eyes on apparent matter that happens in our surrounding. Our study area is in Ngagel Taman Selatan, located in the heart of Surabaya. Along the railways, we can see informal housing with poor condition. We had the opportunity to interview one of the residents, Bapak Munir.
Pindah dari mana, Pak?
Pindah dari Panjang
Pindah ke sini kenapa, Pak?
kan Mbak apa di kos saya.
Jadi ini kos-kosan,
Iya.
Pak.
Jadi pindah-pindah mana yang
Pak,
murah
tadi di sana
cari.
ngapain, Pak?
Rumahnya orang tua, mertua.
Oh, di
tinggal di
sana.
sini juga.
Ya, jadi kasih sini ya. Malam siang malam itu.
Terus, Pak, ini kan dekat sama rel kereta api, Pak. Kayak terganggu gitu nggak, Pak, kadang?
Biasa Mbak,
Di sini air sama listriknya lancar, Pak.
lancar.
Pakai PDAM atau gimana?
PDAM ya ada sumur juga.
Ini udah mau lewat kereta apinya.
Jarang ini Mbak, nanti lagi 1 jam lagi. Kalau habis maghrib kan menit kadang keras ini.
Oh, banyak. Ini kan kayaknya kan ada anak-anak juga ya, Pak?
Ya,
Anak-anaknya juga udah diajarin, Pak, jangan deket-deket sama...
udah Mbak.
Udah tahu sendiri ya mereka, Pak?
Kalau bunyi gini ya berani dekat ya. Itu pasti.
Pasti udah pergi semua.
Saya juga kalau di atas ini ya ada TV untuk.
Though the residents feel comfortable living along the railways, including having electricity and water, but the surroundings, as we observed, have some noteworthy hygiene issues. One of it is terrible waste management.
So this is actually where the wastewater from the household goes, but it is actually a river.
So there's even a bench here where people can sit and talk every day.
Bench is one of the proof that the area is alive and not only existing. Regulations. What is the purpose of the railway border? According to Minister of Transportation Regulation of the Republic of Indonesia number 94 of 2018 about improved levels crossing safety between railway lines and roads on Chapter 1, Article 1, number 5, the space belonging to the railroad is a parcel on the left and to the right of the benefit space of the railway that is used to secure railroad construction. Derived from the Minister of Public Works Regulation number 5 of 2008 about guidelines for the provision and utilization of green open spaces in urban areas. It says that green open spaces can be functioned to confine interaction between community activities and the railroad. So if we conclude from both, it is rational that this space should be made for open green space to secure railroad construction and to ensure the community's safety. Furthermore, more specific explanation and confirmation from the Spatial Detailed Plan of Dharma Husada Development Unit 4, which is the development unit of our area, It says that the railway border should be for open green space, and the border should be 10 until 11.5 meters wide from the railway axis. Well, with that being said, our study area has only border of 1.5 until 2 meters, and it is not for open green space. It has direct access to the settlements. How can we deal with this problem? A study in Mumbai, India shows that informal housing in that area is caused by rent control that do further contribution to less number of affordable rent houses and more high-cost rent houses, so slums are housing they can't afford. The state policy in 1950 and the 60s was prohibiting and ordaining the slums, but this is unsustainable and failed to prevent the proliferation of slums. In 1970 and the 90s, they were cooking and facilitating the slums. Same as the previous years, this solution didn't work. Then from 1995 until today, what the state has been doing is ordaining the slums, demolishing slums and providing free housing to slum dwellers while constructing market-free housing to finance the program. This solution is slow and contentious. Rehabilitation building become vertical slums. And now, let's take a look at what their neighboring country do to solve the problem. Bangladesh. The study in Khulna city in Bangladesh specifically talks about slums in railways. So, according to the study, the best way to solve the problem is with on-site upgrading. There are several advantages of this solution. Upgrading keeps people together, it encourages participation, it improves the people's well-being. On-site upgrading improves settlement layout and also it improves income. So based on case from India and Bangladesh, we come with few alternatives that we can do to solve this in Indonesia, which is on-site upgrading and resettlement. Why resettlement? Well, in Indonesia, there's a successful street vendor relocation story from Surakarta. It is not a resettlement story, but this brings hopes that a peaceful and successful resettlement is possible in Indonesia, especially in Surabaya.